and thank you for watching Cooking with Ash. I hope you guys are enjoying all the amazing recipes I have been posted. If you're loving those recipes, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't liked and subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button below. I've prepared an amazing recipe for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get right into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna get right into the recipe, and today's recipe is Gulab Jamun. With Diwali quickly approaching, this is a great dessert to serve up, or a great sweet to serve up. I know it's popular in many households on Diwali. So this is simply my take on how I prepare my Gulab Jamun. Here I have some powder milk, and it's the full cream powder milk, and the brand that I'm using, it's the Anchor brand, and this is what it looks like. Make sure it's full cream powder milk and it's not like the low fat one. And I'm also going to be using some self-rising flour and some heavy cream I'm using for this, and this is the brand that I'm using. It's the Friendly's Farm heavy whipping cream. I just pulled the brands out so you guys can have an idea, rough idea of what I'm using. It don't have to be the exact brand that I'm using. You can use any brand, it'll still do the job as perfect. And I have here some cardamom pods and about a tablespoon of lemon juice, and I have here some white sugar and our water. So this is going to be the sugar, the cardamom pod, and the water is going to be our syrup that we will be soaking our Gulab Jamun inside. So let's get into, oh, of course guys, and the lemon. We're gonna add the lemon to the syrup when it's finished, because it helps prevent crystallization of the sugar. So let's get into the kneading part of our Gulab Jamun. We're gonna finish up our pag when we finish the kneading part. So here is our full fat powder milk. In goes our self-rising flour. And I'm just combining this both together. And now I'm gonna start gradually add our heavy cream. And just like, and guys, everything I'm using will be listed in the description box below along with the measurements. And I'm gradually mixing this in and forming a dough. And it looks like I need a little bit more. And guys, remember, I'll put how much I use in the description box below. But remember, everyone's flour texture can be different, and you can use more or less. So that's why I said gradually add it. And this right now here is about 10 tablespoons I added. So what I'm doing, I'm just forming a ball. And this is coming along nicely. And I'm gonna just add a little bit more, about a tablespoon more. And just keep kneading it, guys. And we're not kneading this for long. We're just forming it into a ball, and that's it. We do not want to overwork the dough. And there you have it, guys. I'm just picking up all the little crumbs. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna rest this with a damp paper towel and let it rest probably for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes. So and then we're gonna come back and form it into the little round shaped balls that we're gonna be making our gulab jamun with. So now we're gonna go ahead and start our pag. Guys, so we have our water on our stove. In goes the sugar, and we're just going to dissolve the sugar into the water. And when we're making gulab jamun, we need quite a bit of syrup for the gulab jamun to soak inside and absorb throughout. So I'm just adding the sugar, dissolving it, and then I'm gonna bring this mixture to a boil. And then that's it. We're just gonna turn off the heat on it, put it aside, keep it warm until our gulab jamun is ready. We're gonna start frying up the gulab jamun, and we're gonna add it to our warm syrup. And in goes my cardamom pods. And like I said, we're gonna bring this up to a boil. We're looking for a syrup, not a thick syrup. So I'm gonna bring this up to temperature, and as it comes up to temperature, I'm gonna show you guys what it's looking like. Okay guys, this is what our syrup is looking like now. And I'm gonna go ahead here and add our lemon juice to this. And just swirl it around, mix it in. And that's it, guys. That's it. We don't need this to be thick. Like I said, we need it to be runny so our gulab jamun can soak nicely into it. So I'm just gonna turn off the heat on this and let it sit until it's ready for our gulab jamun. Okay guys, so it's time to roll our gulab jamun, and I already started here. So what we're basically doing, I just put a little bit of ghee on my hand. You can put oil too, that's totally fine. You're breaking off a piece, and what I usually do, I compact it like this in my hand first, because we have to get this as smooth as possible, no cracks, because if there's cracks in it when we add it to our oil, it's going to start open up and break up in the oil, and we don't want that. So you roll it smooth as possible, no cracks. And the perfect way to do that is by adding a little bit of oil or ghee to your hand. And you can decide on how big you want to make it or how small you want to make it. It's up to you. So again, I grab another piece of it, and I'm just, as you can see, like compact it, I would say, smoothing out any cracks or anything in it, and then just roll it into a ball in the palm of my hand, a smooth ball. You don't have to make this wrong. You can do it long too. You can make it long, the longer way like this, but I like mine round. So I'm trying to get it as smooth as possible, no cracks and stuff like that. Any cracks I see, I am going to try to smooth it out and get it as smooth as possible. Another piece, grab another piece, compact it in your hand. And I feel like compact it in your hand like this, it smooths out whatever cracks. This is a very tricky sweet to make. Just have to have patience and time with it. And I'm rolling it, guys, to make sure it's very smooth. As you can see, I'm trying not to get any cracks. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest, and I'm gonna come back and show you guys as we start to fry them up. Okay Guys, so I finished rolling out our Gulab Jamun. This is what it looks like. Do you guys see how smooth they look? Like no cracks on them and stuff like that. That is what you want to achieve. We have our oil heating up here on medium to low heat. Please keep the heat as low as possible. You do not want to add your Gulab Jamun to the oil and it's screaming hot and it's gonna burn the outside and the inside is not gonna cook. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my Gulab Jamun into the oil. And like I said, guys, we're gonna keep this heat very low. And this recipe gave me 15 Gulab Jamun. And we're gonna like gently turn them, rotate them in the oil, guys. As you can see, they quickly get hot spots, so you gently rotate them in the oil. And the color we're looking for is a nice golden brown color. I'm gonna go ahead, fry these up, and then I'm gonna come back and show you when we're pulling them out of the oil. So guys, these achieving nice golden brown color, I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. Remember I said to keep your heat on medium to low, and this is what it's looking like. And because not everything is perfect and not all my recipe are perfection, if you look at this one, it had a little crack, and you see that? It didn't fall apart because it was rolled really well. But do you see what I'm saying? If you don't roll them well, they're gonna start cracking up right there like that, and then they're gonna fall apart in the oil, and that is something you do not want. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the second batch to this. And again, keep in mind my heat is on very low, medium to low. You will have to know how your stove cooks and how to regulate your heat. Look, I just hit that one and kind of break it a little bit. That's why I'm saying gently turn these babies, because you don't want them to break apart and fall apart from you in the oil. So gently rotate them, I would say. So I'm gonna fry these up, I'm gonna pull them out, and then I'm gonna come back and show you as we add them to our syrup. Okay guys, so this is our syrup. I've been keeping it warm. We're gonna go ahead and add our Gulab Jamun in here, and we're gonna soak this for 2 to 3 hours before serving, so the Gulab Jamun absorb the syrup and it's distributed very nicely throughout the Gulab Jamun. You do not want, like when you cut into it, that is the inside, like it's not soaked well. There you go guys. I'm just going to gently tug them, like push them around in the syrup, coat them. And I'm gonna cover this and let it sit in here. And then I'm gonna come back and show you after 2 hours what they're looking like inside, guys. So see you guys then. And as the Gulab Jamun sits in the syrup, it's gonna start absorb it, and the color is gonna change a little bit darker. So you see some of them here I have lighter and some of them are darker. These are gonna become a little bit darker, and these are gonna become darker too. So the first set fry a little bit darker than the second set. So I'm gonna come back and show you guys what our finished delicious Gulab Jamun looks like. Okay guys, so this is what our finished Gulab Jamun looks like. It's been soaking now for 2 hours, and Justin already cut into it because he can't wait. But let me show you guys what it looks like inside. You see how nice it suck up all that syrup and how moist and nice it looks inside, guys. This Gulab Jamun is divine. It's really, really tasty. You guys have to try this recipe. If you do try this recipe and you enjoy it, please hit the like button below. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. I hope you guys make this for Diwali and enjoy it with your family. Thank you guys. See you again and with another great recipe. Let's let Justin finish this up.